Okay, let's go.
And action.
Action. Good morning.
So,
Reminds me of White Chicks when she's like,
yeah. I have both of my dogs trying to gain my attention right now, and I can't even handle my own self, let alone the attention of two dogs.
okay.
Okay. All right.
If you want a $5 drink from Starbucks,
Okay.
I get it's probably maybe a little sweet, but it's a venti. I just get 3 shots of espresso over ice in a venti cup,
Mm-hmm.
1 pump of white mocha, and sweet cream.
Ooh.
And then they
I
always just
might.
fill it up to the top for me.
I really.
Mhm.
Well, you're there 4 times a day, so I'm sure they're like, just fill it up for her. She gives us all our money
Actually,
anyway.
I don't go that often anymore because I just been trying to use my espresso machine and I've been addicted to Alani. So
You made me the best latte that I've had in a really long time. Can you please tell me what you put in it?
yeah, so when I'm making the espresso, I use brown sugar to let the espresso like fall into the cup. So I have the brown sugar in there and then I'll do pumpkin spice powder. And then I grind up my coffee beans so they're more fresh. And then I'll, making the shit out of that coffee.
It was so good. It was made with a lot of
Love.
I could feel the blonde anger
The
of the
sweat.
fact that I was like, so will you make me a latte? Little did I know you literally are like, let me go pluck my own coffee beans and grind them for you. It was really good though. I really, really
Thanks.
loved your latte. So
I
today
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
be
Wait. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna just side note bring up the national park TikTok pages really fast.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen any of them?
I have the ones I have seen were pretty perverted and I really liked it.
I was gonna say, like,
They're really funny. Whoever is
I'm thinking
behind that
like,
is like marketing genius.
yeah, Yellowstone said nature, but make it a thirst trap. Like, I
Yeah.
opened up my TikTok expecting like seeing Yellowstone. I'm like, oh, like let's look at some cool nature. And then this like tatted buff guy pops out of the river and he's like, oh. And then a voice in the background's like, Mommy's just so tired of wearing panties. And I'm like, oh, what is happening?
What? That is
Yeah. I
hysterical.
was like, God damn, okay. But yeah, so it's all the national park pages now that are making thirst traps, and I'm so here for it. It's so funny.
It is so funny because I am one of those bitches where I'm like, humans have ruined the planet. We've ruined everything. We're awful. We need to save the animals and the planet. And so, for these national parks to kind of jump on this train where they're like, we need to save this. What way
Yeah.
can we do it? I think that's brilliant.
I do feel like with the way our world is going lately, and like what are the generation called below us? Like, what are we? Are we
Young,
Gen
we're
Z?
we're millennials.
Okay, we're millennials. So then below us is Gen Z, I think.
Okay.
I believe that's the title for them. But I do feel like they have a lot more respect for like nature, saving the turtles, all that shit. So
Yeah.
I feel like we are getting better with saving the
We like started it, but like all the boomers were like, yeah, we don't give a shit what you guys say. You're just sensitive. And then
Yeah.
Gen Z came in and they just took over everything basically and was
Yeah.
like, oh no, you're going to hear us. You're going to
Right.
understand our opinions and how we feel. And
Mhm.
so, yeah, I think it's great.
Mhm.
I really do.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
what were you going to say?
oh, I was going to say my drink of choice today is
Mhm.
it's a little
Martini?
drink. Bitch, I
Uh,
could fucking use one. When
yeah,
I
dude,
say
me too.
I'm doing the world a service by not being an alcoholic, because my mental health, I could be on the
My
streets
kids,
dancing to Danny Go.
yeah, my kids have been fighting so bad. This is the worst they've ever fought before. And I'm like, I'm about to blow up when I'm calm before. And I'm like, okay, we're not going to do this anymore, right? And then, like, slowly, I'm like, we're not going to do this anymore, right?
I have something. I have something I'd like
I,
to say.
dude, I've been getting so pissed at them. I'm like, you're not fucking going to Hawaii. Give me your phones. No Oculus till Hawaii. Took his Oculus away till after Hawaii.
Wow.
Hmm.
Oh, guys, she's mad.
Yeah, no, I have been so. I'm like, why are you being such a dick? Oh no, he's like, I don't know. I can't control my thoughts. I'm like, you need to think before you speak, because the things you're saying to us are
Eli
not
saying that?
nice. Yeah,
Leave it
I'm
to a
like,
man to not think before he speaks. This is the
ugh.
biggest battle
I'm
of
trying to raise
raising.
him to be a
Yeah.
good man, though.
No, yeah,
Like, and
same.
he's such a gentleman, but oh, lately,
There was a TikTok I saw of a mom, and she's like talking to the camera. Her kids aren't there, but she's like, I thought men learned how to be shitty. She goes, I realized they're fucking born that way, and you have to teach them how to not be shitty. And then all the moms in the comments were talking about how their sons instantly learned manipulation tactics.
oh,
And it was so interesting because I solo parent 95% of the time.
right,
It's just me raising these kids.
yeah,
And I'm trying to raise my daughters to not take shit from anybody.
yeah,
And I'm trying to raise my son to literally bow on the ground his sisters walk on. Not happening because they're his
yeah,
sisters. They want to fight each other. But I'm trying to teach him,
yeah.
like,
Just
instill in his brain.
respect. Just
Right.
like
But I want
respect for
him
one
to look
another.
at women and think they are powerful. Like, they are goddesses. Like, they should be spoken to with respect, looked at with respect. I want to instill that in his brain.
Yeah.
But it's
I
kind of
think
hard when he
if
has two little sisters he wants to beat the shit out of on a daily on a daily
totally, no,
basis.
I think they both like brother and sister, since clearly I have a boy and a girl too. Like, I want them both to respect each other. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to get respect from this person unless you're showing them that respect of how you want to be treated, regardless if it's a male or female. But like, Jesus Christ, can we just all
Yeah.
get along? I'm just
Yeah.
so over it.
It's
Anyway,
always chaotic in here. So I'm
yeah.
I'm instead of drinking a martini today, I
Yeah, what
am
are you
drinking
drinking?
a strawberry matcha almond
Oh my
latte.
god, let me
It's
see
from a
that.
Yeah, it's from a company called Pop and Bottle.
Okay.
And I haven't even tried it yet. I don't know
Ooh,
if I'm supposed to shake it up.
shake it.
And it's obviously
Always is
plant
better shake
based,
it.
no refined sugar. And it's made with premium matcha green tea and spirulina. So it says
Oh.
shake. Because I love matcha with strawberry. It's so good. And
Mm-hmm.
I just love
Have you
matcha
got
in
that from
general.
Starbucks yet?
No, I haven't, but I did get
No.
it from there's a really good coffee shop in our airport here. So when I came out to see you,
Mm-hmm.
I tried their matcha, strawberry matcha, and it was
Nice.
so good. I don't know if it was like $10, $11 good because you know how the airports bump up the prices, but let's try this.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually really good. And I like that
Nice.
it's not overly sweet and it
Yeah.
has 60 milligrams of caffeine. So not too bad.
Ooh, okay.
Not too shabby, but yeah, it's pretty good.
I love that. Um, okay, I was doing some browsing.
Hmm.
Have you heard about the wow signal from space? It happened so long ago, but they literally call it the wow signal. It's most famous, like, what the fuck was that in space? It was one of the
Okay.
cleanest, most unexplained signals ever detected from space, and it still messes with scientists today because they still couldn't figure out what it was, where it came from. It
I've never heard of
lasted,
this, and I love like space and aliens and shit like
yes.
that. Okay, tell me
Yeah,
about
so
this,
the question
please.
is like, was this aliens trying to communicate with us? But it lasted 72 seconds, I believe.
That's quite a long time.
Yes, and so on August 15th, 1977, astronomer Jerry R. Eman was reviewing data from the Big Ear radio telescope. He saw a signal so unusual, he circled it and wrote "Wow," and that's the name they stuck with forever because of how crazy it was. So it was at the universal frequency, which is why it freaks scientists out so much. The signal was detected at 1420 MHz, which is also known as the hydrogen line. So this matters because hydrogen is the most common element in the
Hmm.
universe. This frequency is like a cosmic meeting channel scientists think aliens might use. So pretty much if they were trying to communicate with us or get our attention, that is what they would use. Yeah.
Wow.
And it came in
Oh,
so
that's so
strong and
cool.
so unusual that that scientist just wrote "wow" next to it. So from then on, they've always called it
The
"wow,"
wow.
the
Okay.
"wow." It's never been detected again. Scientists still can't explain it. That was when there was not satellites, not known space noise.
Right. So there's nothing
So it could have
anybody
been
could
that
say to be
like
like, oh, that's not true. I was just a satellite or it was just this or that. Like,
right,
no, this was
yeah, they
before
had the
all of that even was around.
yeah, and they had the actual frequency of it. So yeah, I mean, what if it was that one time hello from aliens that we missed? Like maybe if we could have got that and communicated with them, maybe we could have been friends with the aliens now.
I'm pretty confident we're gonna be chilling with them by next year.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't like about what's going on right now, and I have words, and I'd like an escape route, preferably
hmm
on a different planet. So
I know.
sign me up.
We need to get a hold of Gerald.
I know. God damn it. Either an alien or Gerald.
We
Somebody
need
just
to
get me
get
the
shirts
fuck off
made
here.
that have to do with Gerald. Like,
Oh, that would be I'm
I
sure
know.
there are already. I'm sure people have
hmm
like vintage style tees with a dolphin with like a
Right.
construction
Please
hat
send
on or
us Gerald
something.
shirts or Gerald merch.
Oh, I know. That was great.
I know.
I can't wait to meet him. I will meet him one
Yeah,
day.
we will one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one will know because we'll be down there and then we probably won't come back.
Yeah. My
Be in
ass
the
ain't
ocean.
coming back. Just for my kids. I'm like, all right, kids, take a deep breath.
Okay, do you want to move into something funny? Do you have any?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll
Yeah.
go after
So
you.
yesterday I
hmm
men, if you don't know why some women feel really moody during the month, our cycles are so complex compared to like what men have to deal with, right? So yesterday I was in a phase where you just don't feel good. You feel really depressed. You can't really find your dopamine's gone. So I went on this little hunt of like just the funniest stories I could read on Reddit. And some of them just had me fucking cackling. Like I was
Love it.
dying. And so I saved some of them just because, every now and then we just need a good laugh. So, what's the funniest thing that you've ever seen in your life? This person said, I once worked at a jewelry store and the owner was a real jerk. This guy with Down syndrome comes in, walks anywhere, and he'll pick up anything. So the owner tried to go up and kind of like stop the kid from touching things.
Uh,
Well, the kid that came in with Down syndrome like tackled the owner, like put him in a headlock.
Dude, that's
And
so
so
funny.
the guy that's working behind the counter who's telling the story, he's like, I'm dying laughing. And the owner's in a headlock and he's like asking for help and like, I'm not helping. And so he was like, I'm just going to outsmart this. So he
hmm
walks over to the kid with open arms and he's like, yo, that's the best shit I've ever seen in my life. And like goes to get the kid to give him like a high five. So then the kid with Down syndrome immediately lets go and like high fives him back. So
Love that.
the dude lets the jerk go, gives me a hug, and then just leaves.
That's so awesome.
And I'm like, man, what a sight to see. Like, how
I
funny
love
would that
that.
be? Yeah. And then this one girl also said, so what's the funniest thing that you've ever experienced in your life? She goes, I fell in a sewer in a bridesmaid's dress when I was 9. Like the street sewer. The lid was off of the manhole and I was wearing a hoop skirt, so I couldn't see my feet. The dress saved my life, but mom was big mad about the dress missing the reception.
That's insane. That's like from
Yeah.
a movie.
Yeah. This one is like such like boy prank type shit, and I thought it was good. So
Hmm.
what's the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life? One time I'm in school, just a normal day. We walk into French class and the class starts in like 10 minutes. Some random kid in grades older than us runs in, grabs a desk and runs out. We've never seen him since. But that's not the
Wild.
end. It's the last day of the school year. I walk into French class, 10 minutes go by, in the exact same time as 5 months ago. So 5 months have passed. They haven't seen the desk.
Yeah.
The same kid walks in with the desk, puts it back, and then runs out again.
That is so funny. I wonder where the desk was that whole time.
I know. Like, and then this person was talking about their French class too. And my French teacher scratched her crotch with chalk hands and didn't realize it was covering her whole crotch.
Oh
20 plus
no.
years later, that's all I remember from that class. I can't speak a lick of French.
God damn.
Tell me what
Okay.
you have for funny stuff.
Okay. I have. Okay. What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you during sex?
Oh boy. Oh no.
The first one, Punani's so good he dropped a Dukes. Right after they finished, he shit at the same time as finishing. What's
I
the
didn't know you could
most?
do that.
I learned something new every day.
Something new every day. Well, I hope you feel much better after.
Right?
How could you not? Both of those.
What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you during sex? I passed out for 10 seconds after finishing, and when I came to, he was crying because he thought I died.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so funny. Like, you must have came good, girl.
Wow.
um,
Damn. He cried.
yeah. What's the
Oh
most
my God.
embarrassing thing that's happened to you during the deed? There was an awkward silence, so I went, "You like jazz?" And weirdly enough, he got harder.
Clearly he does.
It reminds me of the B movie. He's like, "You like jazz?"
Oh,
A
I
little
have never
bee.
watched it.
You ever watched the B movie? Oh, it's cute.
No. Uh-uh.
My toddler nephew walked in, and when I politely asked him to leave, he enthusiastically said, "Okay, have fun."
Oh my God, he walked in on him.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you during sex? I queefed. We both started laughing. Then he was about to go back in and he farted. We both started laughing again. He said, "Our holes are talking."
Oh my God. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
man.
That's funny.
One time this dude and I were doing it, but I wasn't feeling well. I don't know why, but I looked at him and said, "Plot twist," then I passed out.
Damn.
I thought she
That's
just announced it.
funny.
Plot twist, I'm gonna pass out.
That is so like that she must have such a good sense of humor.
I know.
Like
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
I know. Um, he leaned over me and whispered, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" In SpongeBob's voice.
I would have
I
left.
wonder if like people just feel so they probably just feel so awkward, especially if they haven't been together for a long time and then they're just like saying these random weird shit.
Yeah. I know that obviously there's some people that like want it to be like very intimate and spicy and passionate. And then you just have the people that are like, talking in
Okay.
SpongeBob voices, you know?
Calling your coochie a pot of honey
Yeah,
in a Winnie
yeah.
the Pooh voice.
Yeah. So, I think it's just
To each their own, you know?
to each their own. Yeah.
Oh, what's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you during sex? One time he was choking me from behind and I was feeling lightheaded, so I said, "Be careful." Then I passed out and hit my head on a dresser. The amount of people in these comments who have passed out is like, goddamn. Like, we all like to be choked, but not to the point where I'm like, passing out
Ah.
on a dresser.
Oh my God. You know what I want to know? I want to know the funniest stories from emergency room workers where people have come in
Oh,
from
yeah.
like emergencies during intercourse.
Mhm.
I want to hear that shit because I bet you that
Yeah.
is hilarious.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they have seen some shit.
Yeah. Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
Can't imagine how many things men put up their asses and have to go to the hospital for.
And they always say, "I fell." Like, I
Like, sir, you
fell
fell on a
on this
hamster.
cucumber. Oops.
God dang. Yeah.
For
I don't
whatever
know how
reason.
that 14-inch rubber fist fell into my asshole, but it did.
Did you know that you can oh my god. I don't know why my husband knows this, but there's this website where
If you have to
you
start the
can
question like
buy
that, something's up. So I would like you to text him right now and be like, how do you actually fucking know about this?
it's this website where you can legit like shove something up there and it's like dragon eggs. I think it's some like dragon website where like eggs will come out. But like it I don't know. It's so weird the shit that people will do, but I don't
I
even.
have I have two things to say about that. Three things. I have three things to say about that. Why does Christian know about that? Second, I'm not surprised Christian knows about that. And then third, I promise you 96% of the purchases are from men.
It
Women
reminds
are not
me of
looking to shove
like
dragon eggs up their ass, but you tell a man, all of a sudden they're like, maybe. Oh, are you trying to challenge me, bro? I bet you I could do four. And
I'll
then
do
it
one if
become
you do
like
one.
yeah,
It
exactly.
reminds me of he'll send me the links to this Reddit subreddit, but it's the bald subreddit and it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
fucking funny.
Yeah,
Have you heard of the
it's
bald
funny.
subreddit where it's like they'll take a picture and post it and say like, "Is it time, gentlemen?" And then like it'll be the meme of they're like three guys putting their hand on their shoulder like, "It is time." And like it's so
If there's
funny.
one thing you can count on with Reddit, it's that everybody does like anime memes.
Yeah, yes. And it's all about either talking shit and then lifting each other up right after. Like they'll be like, "Bro, it's time. Shave your head." And then they'll shave and they're like, "God damn, you look handsome." Like
Hmm.
all this shit.
Well, it's insane because you can see a guy. We did see a guy on there when we looked. He had a
Yeah.
couple strands, looked raggedy as shit,
Scary as shit.
and
And then
then
he shaved and we're like,
shaved it, cleaned himself
"Wow."
up, and you're like, you instantly went from a 2 to a 10
Totally.
by two simple things. It was incredible because everybody should feel good about themselves. And
Yeah.
shit, a lot of men look amazing bald.
Yeah,
Amazing.
totally.
There's nothing wrong with being bald, in my opinion,
No.
whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, that's a funny subreddit. I love
Well, I
Reddit.
have some questions for Christian now. So,
For sure we need to chat.
Christian, we're going to have an intervention. Why do you know these
Oh
things?
my god, that's so funny. Him and
That
John
is really
probably
funny.
just have a great time together.
Oh my God. Thank God. Thank God John is not on Reddit. I tell him all the time, I'm like, you need to get on
He
Reddit.
doesn't
Like some
he's
of the,
not on what male is not on Reddit? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's interesting. That's actually surprising to me.
I think he has it. He just doesn't ever go on it. I'm always
He
like,
just doesn't
you
realize
should.
the greatness of Reddit.
Oh, for real. Like some of the funniest shit I've ever heard and the funniest comments,
Yes.
the most clever things I've ever seen come from Reddit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, do you
Like
remember?
90% of my knowledge comes from Reddit. That's how I
Ready
become
for,
smarter every day.
yeah, you ready for a throwback?
Mm-hmm.
The chive.
Oh, the chive.
Remember the chive?
Oh my
So good.
God.
Keep calm and chive
Bill
on.
Murray, the Bill
Yep.
Murray Chive shirt. I used
Yep.
to have a Bill Murray Chive sticker on my car.
I used
There
to
was
have the
this
chive
one
sticker on
time,
my car too.
there was this one time in college, when I had black hair. This girl was on the Chive, and it was when the Chive was huge, and she looked very similar to me. So
Mhm.
we had multiple people reaching out to us saying like, "Oh my God, Cheyenne's on the Chive," and we're like, "That's not me, but cool." It was
Wow.
so funny.
Yeah.
I freaking miss the Chive, man. They do still have it because at the gym at EOS, it's the Chive TV. So they'll play all these funny videos.
I
Um,
think we should bring it back.
let's bring back the Chive.
I'm going to
Keep
download
calm
the
and Chive
Chive app.
on.
I'm going to start chiving, baby, all
Let's
day.
Chive. All right,
I'm
let's
bringing
bring
it
it
back.
back.
Yeah.
Sponsor us, Chive.
Chive, we're bringing you back. We're making you relevant again because you disappeared for whatever reason. It's
Yeah.
time to bring it back.
Bring back the thigh gap. Thigh gap was huge on Chive. Do you remember that? Ah,
Look, bitch. Look here. Oh my God, the thigh gap. Fuck you and your thigh gap. Thick fucking thighs save lives. I will take, you know what? Don't even fucking get me started. Every day I'd see the thigh gap and I'd go look in the mirror and I'd go, oh, that's not there.
oh
Never
my
have I
God.
been like super heavy, but I've always just had been curvy. I've had thicker thighs. I've had
I
a
go
thicker
to the
body, and
gym
I
to get
love that
thicker
about
thighs.
myself.
Okay?
Right,
That's
right.
the whole
So,
reason I go to the gym is to have a thick booty and thighs.
yeah, I have people asking where I got my BBL. Psych, I didn't. I was born with it.
I got it from my mama.
Yeah, literally.
I'm
I
shotting away.
actually want to hear about all of the holistic topics that you wanted to talk
Perfect.
about because that is one
Okay.
of my favorite things in the world.
Okay.
And we love a little bit of crunchiness. So let's
Okay.
go.
Okay. So, um, before I get into the most tell me your most unhinged holistic advice off TikTok, I can either talk about those first or the actual scientific fact um about rewiring your brain and how like, the science behind it.
Okay, so
So,
let's talk about the unhinged holistic stuff first
okay.
and then move into the scientific facts because I
Okay.
want to hear
So,
about yeah.
yeah, it was a TikTok post about telling me your most unhinged holistic advice of just shit that's actually worked. Um, a lot of people, this one girl in particular said, I swear I rewired my brain when I started purposely giving gratitude to things I spoke negatively about. And it did not take long, maybe 90 days. It literally brought me inner peace. Um, Another person said, talk to your organs. They are alive and need support too, which subconsciously is a habit for me now, but I've done this, I would say, for at least a year now. And
Mhm.
I probably sound crazy because it's just the voices in my head. Um,
No, they say like everything
yeah,
carries energy and frequency is a scientific thing that can heal.
yeah.
So
So always
I
talk to your
100% am behind
organs.
that.
Like I'm always saying, the moment I wake up, I'm saying, my heart is healthy. I'm so healthy. I'm so happy. If I go in the sauna, I'm saying, like, I'm getting rid of all the bad toxic cells in my body, all the bad
Yeah,
energy, all
I love
the,
that.
yeah, I'm always doing that. Taking Chinese herbs for 3 weeks and then doing a liver flush with olive oil and lemon juice. Argued with my doctor while he told me you can't flush gallstones. So I did this natural remedy and I took them all in a bag to his office.
I would love to hear after the
Mm-hmm.
fact because that's been my biggest struggle with doctors, especially learning about like more holistic health care ways. Mind you,
Yeah.
we are not doctors. We are just doing education for ourselves for what makes our body feel good. I'm not saying doctors are bad. I'm not saying
Right.
doctors are wrong. I just think there's a difference. I think Western
Yeah.
medicine is so different from Chinese medicine, um,
Yeah.
just
And I
more
think
holistic medicine.
yeah, and I think there's certain things that yeah, your body does need medicine for if you can't fight
Agreed.
off this or that,
Yeah, agreed.
or kids may need to do this or that. Like for example, my son when he was younger, he really struggled with his lungs and he was always sick and without modern medicine, he would have been very 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 sick. So I
Yeah.
am thankful for that, but I
Yeah.
also love looking at alternative ways to improve my health without having to take a medication. So,
I feel like you can keep your baseline, like your anchors,
totally.
holistic, like
Yeah.
your vitamins, your supplements, your juices, like your
Mhm.
foods, right? So your fruits, your veggies, like making your everything you're putting in your body the things that are healing you so that you have that healthy baseline, and then when needed, like, yeah, go to that doctor, get the antibiotics if you need them.
Okay. Um, so your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what you keep telling it. So if you're constantly saying, I'm tired, I'm sick, I'm worthless, like your brain is literally going to believe what you're telling it. And it's so much easier to speak negatively of yourself because that's what
Yeah.
you're used to, you know, and it's just easier to say that because saying positive stuff, you have to put a lot more effort into that. But once you can rewire your brain into convincing yourself that, like your brain's going to believe what you tell it. So every time you repeat a thought, you strengthen that pathway, just like as if a muscle. So if you're thinking,
Okay.
I'm tired all day, your brain builds that sleepy, tired identity. So
Oh,
if you're thinking like, no, I can handle this, I got this, then your brain will build that identity and think that way.
wow. Okay.
So they also say neurons that fire together wire together, which comes from the neuroscientist named Donald Hebb. So the more you think something, the easier it becomes to think that. So
Okay.
yeah, it will become just automatic.
Like create the delusion. Like who's to
Yeah,
say like
yeah. Your
that
brain
can't be your
doesn't know.
reality, even though it feels far
Yeah.
off or it may look far off.
Mm-hmm.
Why? It doesn't have to be far off. Like you literally, yeah, you can literally create that. And it's so cool too
Yeah.
how
Mm-hmm.
the energy that we put out, how the universe matches it.
Particular activating system known as RAS. So that's
Yeah.
your brain's filter. So, like I said, this goes hand in hand with manifestation vibes, but just more in like a scientific way. So, um, the RAS decides what you notice. So, for example, you say, I'm unlucky, your
Okay.
brain looks for proof of that. So, but if you say, I'm getting opportunities, suddenly you start noticing those opportunities popping up. Because it's like almost you have a,
Yes.
when you're talking negatively, you almost have a block up that's not
Yeah.
letting you see anything positive
That's so cool.
because you've told your brain something negative. You know what I mean? Repeating those thoughts and behaviors, the brain rewards you with dopamine, and that eventually creates a habit loop. Which that reminds me of the Taylor Frankie Paul on one of the most recent episodes of Secret
Okay.
Lives of Mormon Wives when she was saying that it was like the most recent time she slept with Dakota, and she was saying that she loves it, she likes it, and she's addicted to it because it's comfortable for her and it's natural. It's just repetitive.
A lot of women seek that addiction, that
Yeah,
dopamine hit. And so that's why a lot of women I think are drawn to
right.
toxicity in a way.
That's just you're telling your brain that you're not stuck. You're just you've programmed your brain that way. so you can reprogram it to have those positive thoughts, and then you'll start noticing all the positive things that are happening to you, because that's only what you're allowing in now. You're not allowing anything negative.
And see, I think that you and I have built a pretty strong
Yeah.
like balance within ourselves
Mhm.
of like manifesting and kind of understanding like the science behind it and the psychological aspect of it. And like yesterday when I was struggling bad, I could not get myself out of it. And
Yeah.
I I would try to anchor myself. So I have like little things that I use as anchors to help rewire my brain back to like a positive mindset. So like there's certain like binaural beats I'll listen
Mhm.
to or meditation tracks that I'll listen
Yeah.
to that now my brain knows when I listen to it, it's reset time. Cause there are days where like it's not easy for me. Like I really
Mhm.
have to try. I
Yeah.
really have to convince myself like you're happy, everything's great. We're fine. And I am so grateful for my life and my kids and everything around me. So it's hard when I get in
Yeah.
those moods or
Yeah.
those, you know, depressing, like I have the clouds over my head because I'm like, this isn't me. This isn't how I really
Mhm.
feel. And yeah, I want to do an episode talking about like
Mhm.
EFT tapping or somatic therapy and like box
Yeah.
breathing and stuff like
Okay.
that too. Because
Sweet.
I think
Yeah.
that
Okay.
that ties in a lot as well with stuff like
Um,
this.
one quick little short funny thing I
Yeah.
thought was a good ending topic, if we're already close to ending, is describe your ex as a food. I only have a couple, but I just thought it was fucking hilarious. Describe your ex as a food. Baby food because he never grew up.
Oh my God. Okay.
Watermelon
Yeah.
because he looks like a green flag, but he's red on the inside.
Oh my God. These are so
Yeah.
good.
Water because he has no taste. The
Oh,
last one
that's
is the best.
funny.
Describe your ex as a food.
That
Cheetos because he cheats with hoes.
oh my gosh.
Basically. Um I so every morning I wake up and I'm saying my gratitudes and affirmations. And I
Hmm.
literally will take, like, I don't get on my phone right away. That goes for in the morning as well as in the evening. Um in the evening I'll put my phone, it's usually on the charger usually between 7:30 and 8. Last night I was on it a little later, but and I can tell when I do put it on the charger later because I just don't sleep as well. Um, so I just let my mind calm down. I'm saying my affirmations. I'm literally listening to the nature outside. Like, I don't know what it is, but listening to just everything going on outside, whether it's cars going by, the birds chirping, which is my favorite, the wind blowing, just like
Yeah.
acknowledging that in my head. Like, oh, listen how pretty those birds sound, or listen to the wind, look how green that tree is. Like, little things like that really center me. And then I used to be good about journaling. I'm not the best with that anymore, but just taking, 5 minutes in the morning to journal definitely helps. Reading before bed and always talking to myself throughout the day.
Right.
Just saying positive thoughts. So, and I've been doing really, really well with that, with just literally talking to my body like, I'm so happy, I'm so healthy. Um, um, just like any type of little affirmations. Why is there two of you?
It just completely kicked me out and
That's so
like
weird.
shut off.
There's like, there's two
Yeah.
screens.
That's what it did to me earlier with you.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
It's so
It's freaking me out because there was you above and you're just froze staring at me, and then you below talking. I don't like that.
yeah, my app is not really vibing with us today. It's like it's
Yeah.
a Monday. You guys are supposed to wait till
This is
Tuesday.
our shit's not together till tomorrow.
yeah. Oh
Damn.
man.
Anyway, yeah, just constantly practicing affirmations and rewiring my brain to only speak positively and manifesting. Like I'm
Yeah.
huge into manifesting. I'm huge
Hmm.
into little rocks and crystals. I have so many fucking crystals you don't even know. You'll like if I got a body check or whatever, like you would just find crystals in my bra, in my pants. Like
That's
people would think I'm
hilarious.
fucking weird cuz I'm like, "Oh, you want to see my crystal?"
I am wearing a crystal right now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've always been into that. Oh, and positive books. I love listening to a good um, self-healing
Yeah.
podcast or reading a good book on that.
So I have a lot of really good self help books, but thank you
Mhm.
to ADHD, I've maybe read one or two of them. Um, I think you and I should do a couple of them where we read them at the same time and take notes and
Yeah.
discuss them with each other.
Mhm.
So let me know if you're down to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
One of them that I hear people rave on and on about is Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza.
Oh, I actually haven't heard of that one. Okay.
Yeah, he is huge with manifestation and rewiring your
Oh, I
brain and
love that so
basically
much.
teaching your brain that like I'm capable of all of this stuff. Everything I'm asking for, I can achieve because my brain says so. Um,
Do you want to
and
try the 30-day challenge with me?
yeah,
30-day positivity challenge with me starting
yes.
now?
Yeah. I was even doing that this morning a little bit because
Okay.
I still kind of woke up in a funk, and so I was like,
Yeah.
nope, I'm not doing this today. And
Yeah.
every time I would catch myself spiraling or getting anxious or thinking negatively, I was like, okay, what's something that I'm grateful for? Okay,
Yeah.
what's something that I can like look at and like smile about, or what's something that brings
Mhm.
me peace? And for me, even when I meditate, my brain automatically visualizes me I'm sitting on a beach
Mhm. Good.
and
Which
I can
you
hear
will
waves,
be in
which I
7
will
weeks
be.
if you can
So
book your
excited.
flight.
I know, I need to book my flights.
Literally,
Anyway,
you have to.
I told you I'm manifesting Hawaii is happening. I promise you, because I've manifested it.
Okay.
I
Just what are you gonna
manifested
do
it
if
the year
like the
that we went
week
to.
of and you still haven't booked your flight? Then what?
I'm still going to be there. I don't know how it's happening. That's the beauty of manifestation. You don't know how. It's just you know it's going to be, you know it's going to happen.
Okay.
So yeah, so I was on my beach a little bit in my head quite a bit this morning and it always helps. So, you know, it was nice.
Good.
I saw some
Okay.
whales. I saw some orcas. Gerald was there. I said, "Sup, Gerald, my dog." It was good. It was good. But yeah, thank you for sharing what helps you um, you know, live a
Yeah,
positive, productive, beautiful life. So
love that for us.
love that for us. So we are probably going to end it here because our shit keeps glitching because it
Mhm.
knows it's not a Tuesday. It's a Monday and Mondays suck ass. No, they do not.
They're so
Mondays are
great.
the Mondays are like the start of the week. It's great. We're happy. I'm drinking matcha. Shy's doped out on espresso. We're good.
We're good.
We're good. Okay.
All right. Spooky
Oh, aliens,
aliens, ghosts,
ghosts, spooky
spooky
hoes.
hoes. Bless up.
Bless up. Bye.